Hello, this is Dean and today is Wednesday the 4th of February 2015 and I'm on the allotment. Well, I'm in the new shed on the allotment. We put this up last week from a friend who donated it to us, which is rather nice. So first time we've had a shed on the allotment. Bitterly cold day, 0 degrees at the moment, but we've got a northerly wind, Arctic, -4, -5 wind chill, so bitterly cold. But what's going on the allotment? Well, not a great deal at the moment. It's probably see behind me. We've still got snow on the ground. Still got some leeks in the ground there. Well, what do we have in the ground? We've got some leeks, some parsley. Still got some broccoli. We've got celeriac. Just looking round. Still got some spinach. Over that way, we've still got some beetroot. Leeks, I think I mentioned. Yeah, I think that's probably it. And left over from last year, we have some raspberry canes, obviously still in the ground. I've cut them down. We have some strawberries, which I'm going to create a nice little new bed for that. I've ordered some asparagus crowns, so really looking forward to planting those. Never done that before. I know we're not going to get anything for a couple of years, but you know, hey, it's a long-term project. There's probably more going on at home at the moment. I've got garlic, about 50 bulbs of garlic, maybe a bit more than that, nearly 60 bulbs of garlic that I've planted in toilet rolls, so they'll just go straight in the ground. I've put some broad beans again in toilet rolls. I've got some onion sets coming, red and white, but I also thought I'd try growing them from seed. So I've already planted some onions in paper pots. I've got this marvellous paper pot maker. So no buying of peat pots anymore. In fact, a feature of this series of videos will be using paper pots and hardly any direct into ground sowing. So we'll see that, first time we've done that, we'll see how that goes. A few jobs to do on the allotment. Put some shelves and some hooks and things in here. I've got some polythene and a staple gun that I'm going to use to make a cold frame, or finish off a cold frame, which is just outside. I've got some compost bins to move, some guttering to put on here. The roof needs felting. Got to move the water butts for said guttering. Got lots of beds to prepare. That asparagus, that'll be here last week, February, first week in March. Need to prepare the beds for that. Need to prepare the strawberry bed. We're just going to rotivate the whole lot. People tell me about, you shouldn't rotivate. You know, what are you doing rotivating? It's bad for the ground and what have you. Well, I say to them, when was the last time you see a farmer digging his fields? Exactly, use machinery. So that's my point on that one. I won't dwell on it. So this is a small update, really to get us going, as it's only just the beginning of February. Hopefully the weather improve, we'll get a warm snap and we're able to get up here, get rotivating, get some beds prepared, get some paths laid down, that sort of thing. I'm about to pick up the last of, well, I say the last, I've still got a hell of a lot of beetroot on here. But as it's going as the strawberries are going where the beetroot is at the moment, I need to get it up. So I'll be taking that and donating that to various people because it's far too much for us to eat. So that's probably about it for the moment. A small video update. I shall probably intersperse this video by the magic of editing with some pictures of how the allotment looks at the moment. Or some video or something like that. One other thing. This is our first year on the plot last year, and we had about 250 square metres, but we sublet a third of that to some good friends of ours, Neil and Nicola. We doubled that in size, so this year we've got this plot over here as well, plot 25. So that gives us 500 square metres. Although, as I say, we've sublet a third of that, so we got about 350 square metres. So last year we had 175 square metres. It was our first year. I've had allotments before, but not for a long time, so there was a lot of relearning to do. So I think I've got round that, relearned a lot of things that I'd forgotten, and we took off about 350 quid's worth. That's at Tesco prices, so retail prices. I mean, we had quite a lot of gluts. We made some mistakes. We had some successes. You know, that's what having allotments all about. This year, because we've doubled in size, I want to make more than that. I want to make about 800, maybe even 850 quid's worth of produce, as I say, at retail prices. So this is money we would have spent. So I'm treating this as a profit-making exercise, and I'm saying exercise, and for the exercise value as well. Those of you who know me quite well know I'm trying to lose some weight at the moment. I want to drop down by about 1.5 stone, perhaps even 2 stone. So this allotment is a mile, almost a mile exactly away from the house. So it's a 2-mile walk for me here and back. And of course all the calories I'm expending while I'm up here. And of course it's bloody good fun. Okay, at the moment it's a bit cold. It's perhaps not as fun as it could be, or should be. But no, I'm still enjoying it. Still got a smile on my face. So I'll probably intersperse this with some accounts from last year, just to show that we had a lot of start-up costs because we had to get all the fencing in, and there were some tools and bits and pieces we need to buy. We invested in a rotavator. Easy for me to say, obviously, but I'm only debiting the depreciation of that to P&L, so that's the accountant coming through. So I'm going to get out there. I shall take some pictures and perhaps take some more video, and I'll edit that magically into this one, and I'll be back probably in about a month's time, so beginning of March, when hopefully the weather's improved, and I'll be giving you a good update then. Okay, so this is Dean signing off, and I'll be back with you soon.